Well, here's a fun little update for the little black Samurai. Got some new carburetors. A while back, I had picked up a pair of used Weber side drafts, and I've been searching for weeks to find an intake manifold. And then on Instagram, Petroworks put this little package up for sale. And I basically bought the whole thing for about what I was planning on spending on an intake. And the cool thing is, these have already been on a Suzuki 1.3, so the setup should be in the ballpark. Whereas the used ones I bought were kind of unknown, so that would have been a nightmare. So I'm stoked. This is going to be the setup for that. This isn't the motor. This is the motor out of the black car, but the little black Suzuki is going to get the motor out of this car. And this one's going to get the turbo and go into this car. But it should be pretty cool. So with the side drafts, it's going to have the motor with a big cam and some more compression. And it's got some head work and stuff. Not sure what I'm going to do for a header yet. I might end up building one. I haven't shown that at all on this channel, but I really enjoy building headers and exhaust. So anyway, yeah, just figured I'd show this. I'm pretty excited about this. I've always loved the sound of a little nasty 4-cylinder with side drafts. There's just something about them. They sound amazing. So I finally have a set of my own. Pretty stoked about it. Pretty cool that the the carburation is nearly the size of the engine. Pretty funny, but it's gonna be cool. So anyway, that's it. Just figured I'd share. I can't remember. Yeah, I shared a video. I picked up some doors and stuff for it. I got one of them put on the other day. But as soon as I get these motors kind of swapped over and this one set up with the turbo, then I'm gonna go full effort on that black one and get it on the road. The thing's been sitting too long. So yeah, that's it. That's my progress in the last couple days. I keep pretty busy with customer work, but to keep my own projects going, I tried to tell myself to do something every single day. Whether it be drop a part in CAD or order a part I need or research something or just whatever. I try to do something every day towards this guy and my other little Samurai. I know it's a pretty common phenomenon for someone to get a car project and tear it all apart and then it just sits forever. And I've been guilty of that many times. This project, I had a deadline, and that's what got it done. I went and watched a King of the Hammers race and told myself I was going to do it the next year, and I stuck to it, and that was the only way I was able to do it. I was just forcing myself to do it, and it was the same thing when I built this. Just have to do something every single day. Because sometimes the biggest hurdle is just getting out in the shop and getting started. And so if you're just in the habit of doing something every day, well, that's the biggest hurdle. So that's my motivational speech. So anyway, hopefully soon I will be getting these motors swapped over. I got some timing issues with possibly doing a Rubicon trail trip in June. So I don't want to tear this apart until after that. But I have a couple things left. I've been working on this little motor, changing a bunch of gaskets and just getting it all cleaned up so it's ready to drop in there. And I'm just about done with that. And then once I finish getting it cleaned up, I need to get the turbo manifold on it and the turbo and get all the plumbing, the oil feed and return lines. I got to get a a fitting welded in to the oil pan for the oil drain. It's a water-cooled turbo, so I got to get the water lines figured out. And all that stuff is new to me, so it takes longer because I don't know what I'm doing. Got to figure it out. So that's it. If anybody who's watching this has had experience, especially with Dellortos, let me know. Hopefully the parts are still available. Worst case, I still have the Webers, but I might be selling those if I'm able to keep these guys. So cool. Thanks for watching.